Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? We just saw Keanu.
Yep.
Your thoughts? You're the cat.
We just directly jump into.
Why not? I don't want to introduce this shit. This is just our opinions anyway.
Yeah. We're now going to talk about what kind of movies this a little bit.
Okay, the movie is a comedy with, is it
Key and Peele.
Yeah, Jordan Peele, is that his name? Or
God.
yeah, I'm going to put you on the spot.
I think you're right.
Yeah, with two famous comedians that we enjoyed from Comedy Central.
Yeah.
They have very funny skits.
Mm-hmm.
They are African American, and usually their skits involve stereotypes.
Yes.
So this movie is kind of that thing where it's, they're like the white black people, but they have to act black. And there have been movies like that, like
what?
Get Hard with Will Ferrell. Where
We didn't watch that movie.
Oh no, we didn't. But I'm saying there's
a white person trying to be black.
But that's like the same idea, right? Where it's just like, I'm pretending to be black.
The black people usually is more what trying to be black.
Because that's okay, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not condoning that. I was worried that it would be that.
Okay, we are not
it wasn't.
Expert on the racial issues. So.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is it's smarter than that. Like people probably saw this and they're like, oh, another stupid comedy where they just play up the racial tensions. Mm-hmm. But honestly, they don't take themselves that seriously at all, and they're smart enough to know better.
Yeah. And
that's why it's a good comedy, because it kind of it's kind of like a parody on that, which is what good comedy should be. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So how do you want to do this structurally wise? Do you want to just give a basic opinion in the beginning, or do you want to? Because last time the reason why we did what we did is because the movie was so messed up that it's like, where do we start? This movie, on the other hand, was a pleasant surprise. So I'm not sure
how you want... Why do you think it's a surprise? It's not a surprise to me at all.
Like I said before, like I thought it would be like a dumb, like, they're just gonna play up the racial card the whole movie, and it was anything but that.
But we do watch most of the Key and Peele on the Comedy Central, so...
and some of their skits do that, but some of their skits are very how can you say, like, unexpected, like the nerd one. Like he does this one skit where he's like this gigantic nerd, and like he's so out of touch from society because he's such a nerd. He just stays at home all day and orders like kitty things, and then the people on the other phone are like, he has to lie to them, and that's kind of what this was the whole time. It's just like, it's misdirection the whole time, and then they get found out, and then bad things happen.
Yep.
And it's kind of it's funny.
Yeah,
it's actually genuinely funny.
So, do you think this is just like, how much time is this movie? Like
an hour and a half.
1 hour and a half of the TV skit, just that.
It's triple the length of a skit, and
I know it's triple the length of an episode.
Well, and that should tell you like how much extras that they had to put in it, right? Because like the skit is like someone finds a cat. That cat belonged to a gangster, and now gangsters stole the cat, and they're trying to act like a gangster in order to get the cat back. That's the skit. That's the entire skit.
Yeah.
So like, that by itself, you could probably get like, I don't know, like a Key and Peele's a 30-minute episode. You can maybe get like half of it with that one skit, and it'd be good. Like, you don't need a lot. So now they got to fill an entire movie's length. Like, what do you add? How do you elongate that? Like, and like complaints that we're seeing is like, it's just one massively elongated skit. And I thought
Do you feel that way?
No, I thought they actually they put logic in the things that they were suggesting. Like, most comedies won't even do that. They just go off and they go, it's a comedy, it doesn't matter, we don't need to explain it.
Okay, I haven't go out to the movie theater to watch this kind of comedy for a long time. The very recent memory of what this kind of movie in the theater was Simpsons movie. That's
the
Simpsons movie.
The Simpsons movie.
Yeah, it's that long ago.
How long ago was that? It was like 2004, wasn't it?
It's super long. So I don't really go out and watch comedy movie much.
The last real movie I saw that was a comedy was Superbad, I think. Or no, we saw something else recently, didn't we?
Recently?
Yeah, like it was a comedy.
What?
Maybe it just wasn't funny. But that's the thing. Like, this is the first time I've gone to a comedy movie and actually laughed at the jokes. And it's not just because it had a cat in it. By the way,
but the cat is super cute.
They play up the cat the whole movie.
Yes.
Which is what you have to do in this movie.
Yeah.
You have to shove the cat in your face.
I kind of think they could even up to the ante about the cats.
What do you mean?
Like, more cat joke, I guess. The cat.
Like, what else can you do? It's a cute cat. What else can it do? Shoot guns? You want it shooting guns? Little teeny Uzis?
That'd be cute.
Well, maybe there's like a fever dream, so that maybe could somewhat make sense. I mean,
yeah, okay. Should we jump the point to?
You mean spoilers?
No, not spoiler. I mean to the fever dream thing.
Well, no, I'm not jumping there. I'm just like you want teeny cat guns.
Well.
There's no other scene in
more ridiculous things in the for the cats, but the cats just.
There's only one cat. There's no other cats.
I know, but more ridiculous things happen to the cat. The cat is just be cute, and then some plot device. Oh yeah, of course, probably.
No, the cat.
And somehow he can train the cat to do things. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because they love each other. It's their relationship.
And why the cat doesn't love other people?
Because it's true love, George.
Oh, God. Well, are we going to that way?
Well, that's the way they were presenting it. I mean, he replaced the breakup with the cat. And then he's literally breaking all the rules to try to get this cat back. I guess this
is the thing, problem. I cannot connect to the cat.
Well, here's the problem. The cat isn't a character.
The cat is a MacGuffin.
Yeah, the cat's a MacGuffin. So there's no character to the cat. The cat is the reason why. But the cat is the literal thing everybody wants.
Yeah, but the cat is. It's the relationship between cats and the main character Rao. What's his name? Rao.
Who are you talking
about? What's that?
The first gangster that gets killed, or
no? The main character.
Oh, I don't know his
Titanic.
Yeah, we know his gangster name.
No, yeah, his name is Rel. Reel, I think.
I can't say it.
And
I was more invested in their makeup characters anyway.
And yeah, the Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, right? You will remember a guy called Shark Tank. You won't remember a guy named Jason or
his
whatever.
normal name is Clarence, the widest name
you
can ever find. The widest name. Because he's the person who played the whitest black guy and then try to be black.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one doing that.
The
other one is more nerdy.
Well, no, the other one does that too.
But he's more nerdy black guy trying to be black. But he does not change that much.
But
he's
doing nerdy white guy stuff though. Like he's doing cat calendars. Like he's actually like taking pictures of the cat, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna sell this. It's for me and my family.
Well,
it's like only crazy white nerds do that shit.
The same thing. So I don't know. I don't think that's white nerdy.
I mean, they're playing up a stereotype, which is what the point in the beginning is. And then they slowly flesh the characters out. Yes, they do, like, oh, I gotta play a black person. But then, things start getting, real, as they say. And they kind of have to blend the characters together, all for the sake of this cat.
Yep.
And in the end, it's all about the cat. Even the actual real gangsters will not settle without cat. Like, the cat is the be-all, end-all. the movie hinges on the ability to have this cat. This cat is God.
Yes. And it is coherent, but in the same time, I do kind of feel like if this is a movie, not just a elongated gag. So I kind of demand more Hollywood traditional structure of the 3 act or the character arc.
Well, how would you do that? Like,
okay, first talk about the arc. Clarice has more clear arc than Rail.
He has more personal reasons for doing what he does.
Yeah.
Whereas the other characters, it's just about the cat.
Yeah.
Because that's all he has is the cat.
So, okay, you laughed way louder than me. Of course, I still laughed the jokes.
The jokes were funny.
It's just for me in the end. Just feel, I just watch
a skit.
A lot of skit trying to puzzle together become a movie, but I still feel that skit. I already prefer have some. This movie just has a format of the TV show. You have sometimes TV show have this kind of skit that you have one skit, it got cut into separate pieces and then connect to the skit together. That kind of
I don't think that would have worked for this movie.
It will work for this better.
Well, I thought everything worked pretty well the way it is.
It's will, but it's like
nothing didn't make sense. Nothing was like, why did that happen? Like, they explained themselves pretty often.
Maybe explain too much.
Well, why not? They have all this room in order to do it, right? Well, like the basic gimmick's over. Why not focus on the detail rather than let's add more shit?
But since this is comedy, I kind of expect a little bit even more ridiculous. So
that's why I was surprised, because I was thinking this was gonna be a nothing makes sense comedy, because usually that's the way these things go. But I personally think that I prefer it being more realistic, because it justifies the jokes. It justifies why these characters go through what they do. It gives the characters actual personality. If they're off goofing off, if the cat's actually shooting guns, if if it's not set in a reality that makes sense, why would you take the entire concept at all? Because the entire concept's stupid. So if you don't have that reality there, like, why would you take any of the movie serious?
You mean you need an anchor.
I need something.
Yeah, you need an anchor to hook to the reality, so that you can relate to the movie and relate to the joke.
And the little bits did that for me. Like, I like it when movies try to explain themselves.
What I have problem is, like, to the end they can't explain everything. Do we need to explain everything? In
a comedy, yeah, you do. Like, most comedies, you have to, at the very end, you have that. Like, I've seen it in even the best comedies. You have, like, if they can't explain everything via movie, they'll have the little flashcards, and they'll go, "Oh, Bob went over and did this," and it's usually another joke, but they're always explaining everything. Because people are supposed to feel good, right? There's not supposed to be anything left for people to think about.
For example, in the end, spoiler again.
Wait, we're already getting the spoilers?
Whatever. It's a Yes, how about that?
Okay, alright, so spoilers now.
In the end, they reveal the cat will not grow up because it's some weird...
It's not a spoiler.
Weird disease.
I thought that was a joke.
I don't know. That's why I kind of feel confused in the end.
That felt to me like it was like, oh, haha, I almost made you depressed, but I didn't. I mean, okay, so you want real spoilers? This is the real spoilers. They do a lot of, like, the things they do. Like, they work for a gang. They deliver drugs.
Mm-hmm.
They kill people.
Yes, they
supposedly, but actually
they still kill people.
But
they kill bad guys.
Yeah, okay. So there's these doppelgangers, and it is
no. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about when they bust into Cartel's place.
Oh yeah,
Clarence actually killed people.
The Mexican drug lord. Yeah.
Yeah. But Will didn't.
Yeah,
kill.
there's
but it doesn't matter.
There's a final fight for Keanu, and like you have like the African American gang trying to turn in the two, because in the beginning, we haven't even explained the plot, have we?
Should we even explain the plot? Yes, because the plot is the anchor.
The plot is the reason why you watch the movie. Honestly,
no, that's not the only reason to watch a movie. No, it's a joke. And the cat, but joke should go first.
The joke is part of the story, though.
Key and Peele is the reason you watch this.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
The cat.
Like, would this work with any other comedian actor that you know of? Like, if Will Ferrell was in this movie, do you think this movie would be better or worse?
That would be totally different comedy.
Well, that's my point, though, right? Because you said you wanted to be a little bit more wackier. With Will Ferrell, you get that wackiness, right? Because all of a sudden...
That really depends on the director.
Because, he ad-libs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
So with, like, Key and Peele, they're kind of, like, their sketches, like, some of them go off-kilter a little bit, but most of them, they're grounded in some kind of reality, even if it's, like, an alien world. Like, I remember seeing this one skit where they're doing the zombie thing, and they're doing, like, racial profiling for zombies.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's just, like, they're still adding a sense of realism to this fantasy scene, and that's why it works so well, because it's, like, no one's ever thought of that before, because, like, why would you ever think that during a zombie apocalypse? But you gotta have that little bit of reality, which is the reality is white people are still racist. You know, black people are still racist. You know, it will happen.
Yeah, even zombies are racist.
Even if there's no reason, you know, and that's what makes it. You know, the reality kind of goes, hey, that's funny. And that, I think if you don't have that kind of reality in a stupid plot like this, and let's get that out of the way. This plot is very stupid. The guy ruins his life for a cat. Gangsters ruin their cartel business for a cat.
Yep.
Everyone throws everything they have away for a goddamn cat.
Yes, they do.
No, I'm not saying I know gangsters, but it's like I know horrible people, and they don't give a shit about no animals.
Oh, that cat's that cute.
I know that's the gift
that
or whatever.
Cute.
That's the ploy. But in reality, it's like no way in hell they would shoot the cat in the head and laugh, or worse. So it's like we get that out of the way that this plot isn't meant to be serious. So, but when you add these little realities where it's like, oh look, a serious thing is being applied to it, but it's not the main thing, we can take the silly plot more. We can go, oh, ha ha ha, that's funny. You know, that would never happen in real life. And that's what makes it funny. You know, comedy's a weird beast like that, where it's like, if you add a little horror, suddenly, and there is kind of some horror in this, where like,
horror?
Yeah, like their evil doppelgangers. We have like a hostile thing.
We need to go.
No, there's like a hostile thing.
No, I'm just about we need what's the plot for
So the plot is these two immortals, evil zombie men. Like literally, they're like out of a Matrix movie. They kill this.
No, they are actually out of John Wick movie. Which one? I didn't watch.
Well, whatever.
Everyone says that's good. So everyone says that movie is good. And which is John Wick is the main character is played by Keanu Reeves. Yeah. So that's
okay. Yeah, but getting off topic. So.
Yeah.
They come in, they do Matrix shit to this Mexican drug cartel where they kill everyone. And at first I thought this is some kind of fever dream or this is like, one of the characters saying, that's how I got the cat. I went in being a badass with my long silky hair. And honestly, the characters, they looked like I forget the name of the game, but it's like that controversial game that came out where you are like the sole purpose of the game is just to kill innocent people, and it's supposed to be like it was rated like X or whatever. It's like Hatred or something like that.
Oh, is it a game? Yeah, Hatred.
Yeah. They dress exactly like that with the trench coats and the long hair. They have stupid makeup on. But
I didn't play the game, so I'm not sure.
So that you got two of these guys basically massacring an entire game with Matrix moves. That's how you start this movie. That's how they bring you into this movie, and that you're like, what is happening? Are we in a video game? What's going on? And then like Keanu, who was owned by the head gangster of the cartel or whatever the hell it was, runs away, and then you meet the the main characters of the story, and it's just two normal people.
The cartel didn't get killed. The cartel get killed.
Of course, I said that multiple times. I said the cat.
The cat
that was owned by the cartel owner runs away.
Okay.
Because that's an important plot point in this movie. It actually is, and so like Key is the tall one, right? And Peele is the other one, right?
I thought it's the opposite.
See, this is why we need to do a little bit of research before we talk about them. Anyway, one of them adopts them basically, and they do a little flavor text at the bottom. It says like 3 weeks later, he's had the cat for 3 weeks. He got some. It wasn't like the next day like he lost him. Because that was what I was thinking. It was going to be something like that.
I mentioned he broke up with
a girlfriend, and then the cat came like a sign, an angel, and they even have the music and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it makes sense. He attaches to the cat because he just broke up with someone, and he's obviously devastated by it.
Mm-hmm.
Which he makes it painlessly clear how obvious he was about this woman, and he brings a realistic flair to it that these guys do. Like people were laughing in the theater because like on the other end the guy was going, "Oh, thank God that bitch is gone," and "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you poor soul." That's a realistic touch.
Is it?
We've always had maybe not you, but I remember like I had a friend that had a girlfriend that was a little like. Too clingy, too bossy, and like when they broke up, the guy was devastated, but everyone was like, "Thank the Lord," because like it was ruining him, and he's like, "No, my life's ruined without her."
I think you're just the person who ruining other people. So
that's not my point. My point being is like these realistic, that in itself is a skit. They bring these skit ideas, and it's more than one idea.
You didn't even introduce Clarence. His character arc is way stronger than the other.
Well, he's a family man. He's the one that actually has things to lose, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because the other one, he's just at home. He smokes weed all day. He's a poser. And the other one's an actual family guy. Apparently he works for an office building.
Yeah, he worked in corporate.
Yeah, apparently he worked for like John Kerry or something like that. He has connections. He's that white, like that's the joke. So, but yeah, like these guys have actual character arcs, and so the movie starts when. Like they're actually talking about the whole prospect of what makes them happy. Oh, do I have to be black to be happy? They're actually talking about the stereotyping that this movie is entirely based on. And then the movie starts. His house gets broken into. The cat's gone. His drug dealer that gives him marijuana lives right next to him, and they got the wrong house basically. And in my mind, that's when I was like, "Oh wow, this is a very they're doing that. They're looking at the script and they're going, that doesn't make sense. Why would they rob this random person that literally has no... He's taking pictures of a cat. Why would they rob his house? And then it's like, oh, a drug dealer lives right next to him, next to his house. And they got confused and robbed the wrong house. And it's like, they explain that. Most comedies would not. Most comedies would look past that and go, that's... They just steal the cat. They're gangsters. We don't need a fucking reason. It's a cute cat, right? That's the reason. That's why. There's a bigger plot. There's a bigger plot twist attached to the cat. Maybe there was drugs into the collar or something like that. They could have done any cheap, easy explanation, and they didn't. They chose to do a more realistic, a more like, oh, it was just a fucking mistake, 1 in a million chance, and now these people have to deal with the consequences of bad luck. And it's like, and that to me felt a lot better. Like it's not Deus Ex Machina in that case. Like Deus Ex
in the end, so don't even bring that up.
I just mean like it feels better to me because you could go. There's so many easier ways to go. And if they didn't explain it, then I would call foul. But they did, and that's why I keep bringing up the reality of the comedy, because like so many comedies, they'll try and they'll fail, and then it just confuses the audience. It doesn't actually make the joke better or help the plot. But when you actually add that element of like, oh well, the reason why this happened in the first place is because this set of events was placed before it. And that's why it led to here. Your brain thanks you for that. Your brain goes, yes, I like that. Comedy should have more of that. Like, if you want just a random-ass comedy like Ron Burgundy, okay, that's fine. It's still funny. Because it's random. You know, random comedies. There's different types of comedy. This is the first real comedy movie that I've seen where it's like, it's not just random yuck jokes every 5 minutes, you know, like even like something like there's something about Mary, you know, it's
Ben Stiller. At least they have stronger plot.
Well, yeah, because it's about relationships.
Yeah,
and that's it. It's not about a cat. It's not about drugs. It's not about gangs. It's not about stereotyping.
Now I'm just thinking about Cameron Diaz, but it's okay.
Yeah, they do have a famous actress in here from Scary Movie.
Oh God.
And she plays it well.
Oh, she does. She is.
She fully embraces who she is in the movie world, and just goes, "Fuck it, I don't give a damn."
That's fun.
And that's a great scene. I love that scene.
I kind of prefer that scene's real. See, everything just Deus Machina in the end.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if you in that case, I agree. Like the ending is everything gets wrapped up. But they did arrest them for committing crimes, for getting involved in a police investigation they had no business doing, because they didn't know there was even like one of the characters that is a gangster for the people they're gangstering for is an undercover cop, but you don't know that until the very, very end, and that's why it's spoilers, you know.
Yeah.
Like even not once do you get a hint that there's police activity at all. And so it's just like, I could understand they're still going to get arrested because they had no idea there was even a thing. So they were aiding gangsters. So they're going to get arrested. They're going to have to go to prison. It's just going to happen. They did kill people. So
I think
that's a reality. Like most comedies, they would just laugh it off, right? Oh, well, you killed the bad guys. You got the drugs. You saved the world. You don't get to go to jail. Here, have your kitten. Get married to the police lady. You know, everything's... It could have gone that way. It didn't. It chose a different path. And I that's why I'm not like, oh, well, they just went the easy way. No, they thought about it. Mm-hmm. Most comedies won't. They'll go, well, it makes the audience feel good now. Oh, well, let him get the girl. Let him get whatever he was going for the entire movie and fix everything. Fix it. Like, And then this one, they didn't really do that. They earned what they got, right? I feel like the characters earned it. They suffered for it. They actually...
Like, I think... I didn't mention, but I just assume Clarence must have lost his job.
Yeah, probably.
He's
in jail.
How can he afford his family at a big house like that?
Well, apparently his wife doesn't care.
No, it's because he become very good
he's
lover.
He's
a man now.
It's a bad.
Yeah, I think I have some problem with that, but
that's a bad moral there. It's just like do gangster shit, you know.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Women will love.
Yeah, chicks dig that.
No, don't worry about your kids. You know, they didn't need a dad anyway.
Oh my god!
I mean, they even make they may even make a joke about that in the movie where he's like listening to Eric Clapton, is it or
what? George Michael.
George Michael's, where they're like, "Oh, I never knew my father," and George Michael's is singing about being a father.
Yeah.
And they make a big joke about that, and then here he is going to prison. It's like,
yeah, and then the doctor doesn't show up again. Good job.
And apparently, like, his wife was getting molested by some
other white guy.
It's like, jeez, that's some harsh shit at the end.
Yeah, and then they just throw that out the window because your man is a man now.
He has a mustache. And he's teaching local thugs how to be thuggier.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, you could shit on that all you want. At the very least, they kept consistent. Like, they didn't just ignore all this other shit they developed in the film. So yeah, maybe the character itself, if we kept looking at his life after that, probably doesn't go too well.
Nah, he can just pick out what Chowder left.
I guess it's just no. I don't see them doing that, honestly. At best, they're gonna join the police and become like undercover thugs, and then you get basically like Jump Street 21 with black people.
Sure.
What, you can't see that? I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Isn't that movie just tongue-in-cheek anyway? I've never actually seen the Jump Streets.
No, I didn't even watch the Jump Street, the original, Jump Street remake and sequel. So were you gonna watch the Jump Street and the Men in Black crossover?
Men in Black cross. I heard about that. I don't understand why that's a thing.
Because popular.
Okay. Well, first of all, no, I won't, because I haven't seen a Men in Black movie in a while. So.
I think we watched all of them. We watched third together.
Did we watch the third one?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I remember seeing the second one. And is that the 60s one, the third one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why. I just don't equate that as the third one. Okay, they're doing the retro thing, where they go back in time, and it's like, oh, it's before Men in Black.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off topic again.
Yes, we're at.
So, another spoiler, Keanu Reeves does voice the cat in this movie.
Yes.
And he just makes a lot of lame jokes about his career. Like, he goes tubular, like the Bill and Ted's Adventure, and then he goes, you gotta make a decision between right and wrong. And it's like, oh, and then like the joke is,
they recognize.
Yeah, you're doing the Matrix. You're Keanu Reeves. It makes sense. But I thought it was a clever, swiped in. I mean, apparently it was last minute anyway, right? Like,
yeah.
Last minute.
After the trailer came out, and then some connection. Keanu Reeves noticed, and then
he's like, oh shit, something. Cats! I love cats.
I guess I didn't know he actually.
I thought he didn't want anything to do with it, because I think he was.
Usually they just contact with the manager, the agents. So it's impossible to directly contact with the actor or actress themselves.
I honestly thought he saw it and he's like, oh, it's one of those comedies. Whereas, like, I can't really do that because it's not the type, like, no, I don't have any experience with that.
At least he saw a trailer and then he got.
Well, no, and then he saw, oh, it's an actual, like, entertaining movie. Yeah, sure, why not? They're not taking themselves seriously. I think when he knew, like, oh, they're actually having fun and it's not meant to be like, we're just pretending to be thugs. Because there's a lot of movies that did that, like I keep telling you, the those brothers, the ones that did like White Girls. They did like another movie where they pretend to be
Chick. Did they do that?
They did White Chicks, and then
yes,
and they did the midget one, and I think they did another one where they pretended to be, oh look, we're thugs, but we're actually like lame black people, and it's just like there's a bad way of doing it. There is.
I didn't watch this movie.
I didn't watch it either, but I know they exist.
Okay.
And so do lots of other people, and so I would have no doubt they're like, oh, it's one of those movies, but it's not. It's actually entertaining, and they actually do it well.
If you put the standard that low, yeah, this is way better.
What? That like Key and Peele make the movie. If it weren't for them, this movie would just be another whatever.
Did they write?
They had to. Most of the jokes are their kind of thing, right?
Yes.
Where it's just like there's some realism to it, but they're doing the they're doing that awkward stuff. Where it's like, how do these people not see that they're faking? Because they're obviously faking.
I think only the C4, what's her name?
What's her name?
C4.
It's not C4.
C something.
High C. That's it.
I think she knows, and
Probably.
she's the undercover cop.
Probably.
She's the undercover cop.
But you're talking like what's his name? Method Man. He's like the leader of the gang.
Well, he actually convinced, and he just that's why.
But that's my point. But then you have these interludes where they're
talking. That's why he
wants
to capture them to the Mexican cartel.
Well, that's at the very end.
He can sell them.
I'm talking about the very beginning though, where they're doing that awkward shit where like one guy gets really into it, and then you like, oh, these guys are for real. But then the other one's still doing that goofball shit where it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I actually don't want to do that shit. You know, that is just like, okay, that's the comedy aspect. That's what they do. You know, that's their playing game. You know, one does the serious mode, one does I'm the goofball. And then they have their scene to the side where they go, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, like, and that's their comedy. Like, they do serious, and then they throw in a little wacky to keep you on your toes. And then sometimes they just go pure wacky, and that's where the cat comes in. Whenever the cat comes in.
So, is there any jokes or gags in this movie not working for you?
That don't work?
Yeah.
A few didn't work, no. But like, is it as bad as like Batman versus Superman? No, I can't.
Why do you even bring that up?
Because I can instantly think of terrible things. Like you go name a bad thing, and it's like I can name several. But when it comes to like, okay, name a bad joke in this movie, and it's like the only bad joke I can really come up with are just the lazy ones, where it's like they make jokes about the nigga. Oh, I'm not gonna say that word. It's an offensive word, and then they instantly say that.
I actually think that's funny.
It is funny, but I saw it in the trailer, so I'm like, okay, hopefully that's not a thing. And then they just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, got it. But then they move on.
Okay.
They don't do it the entire movie, so it's not a thing.
2 cents, I guess. For me, I still prefer this whole thing just in the TV episode, TV format.
You want it to be a skit.
I prefer to carve them to pieces, and then you up ante for each pieces. I would think would be better just be one whole movie. It's not that this movie is bad in any aspect, no, but I kind of want more out of it. And if this is just a TV format, then I probably feel satisfied. But since this is a movie, I have the unsatisfaction feeling at the end.
I mean, I would have to see what you mean. Like if each was a scene and they were elongated, I'd have to like see like, okay, which scene, because there's like a couple scenes kind of put together where you have like the gangster scene. You have the movie star scene.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Mexican cartel like final battle scene. Like, are those the scenes in question, or would you do more like just them playing off each other scenes, where or like there's one scene where they're training the gangsters? Would you have more of that?
I kind of prefer they play off each other more, but the training gangster thing is pretty cute too. And
because I thought
what's not working for me, you know what's not working for me?
Tell me, obviously something.
That's two things, like the what's that? The first thing should be because I need to think. I think it's the whole doppelganger things. There's no payoff, but the whole plot's hinge on it.
Yeah, you're talking about like
the Anders and something
Alleytown gang or something.
Allentown. Yeah,
they're pretending to be the supermen in the beginning that have kung fu skills.
Yeah, and then they accidentally kill them.
Yeah, they free themselves, and then like I guess the guys didn't think they were able to defend themselves because they were weak little women.
Yeah.
And then they just accidentally shoot them like 100,000 times.
And I kind of wish after that those two will be more more willing to
more grown up,
more go out, more willing to kill
because they just murdered somebody.
Yeah. But no, the next thing they just got captured by the.
Well, you gotta remember
the black gangsters.
Well, you gotta remember like the I can't remember his name. It's I think it's Peele. When they're in the movie star's house, he doesn't know that's fake, right? So he thinks she killed them all. Shouldn't that change him in a way? He's still goofy. He's still not confident.
So
if I saw someone got their head fucking exploded, I'm gonna change a little, fake or not. You know.
So if they are just separate skit, I don't need to feel they need to have a actual arc or something to.
So you want even more realism? Then?
No, I just want to cut them to pieces so that I don't need to carry those emotion baggage to get to get.
I don't think I would like that though, because then that's just an excuse of we don't need to worry about that scene anymore. Whatever happened then doesn't count now. Now we're in a new scene. You kind of like stop reality for a little bit just so you can keep going.
Yeah, that's why. And TV's format will work better for me.
But like the reason I like this movie is they had to find an excuse to keep it going, because they could have done that. They could have just cut it up and then they didn't need to explain stuff. And lots of other movies have done that, and lots of other movies have successfully done that. Mm-hmm. It's not a bad thing to do. I'm not saying it's bad. I just appreciate that they filled in the blanks this time with things that make the movie keep going forward, and you don't have to stop and go, wait, why is this happening?
So they connect to the second thing I don't like. It's the actions. Singing the Mexican cartel.
You don't like action?
No, I actually like the car scene. The car scene is fun.
You like the driving?
Yeah, but the shootout actually just kind of.
It was out of character for the main characters, because suddenly one character was shooting like 3 guys at once and these guys are like full on gangsters with like body armor.
It's not gangster, more bodyguards.
So they should know what they're doing, right? They have Uzis. And for some reason, they're getting shot up by this former businessman that's only been this way for not even a day.
Yeah.
And suddenly this guy's getting headshots like a pro. And it's like, that's a little much. Adrenaline or not.
And then most headshot is slow motion, which I have.
It's an action
I don't exactly like slow motion.
It's action-y.
At least they don't have shit he can.
No. I mean, the cat did. The cat always had like some kind of like extreme angle and
but
like
still
because the cat was doing like kung fu shit, and like the reason they did that is because the cat can only do so many poses before the cat gets irritated and doesn't want to do anything,
I guess.
And so they're like, okay, we got these 5 angles of the cat falling, all of them look bad. The cat's not gonna do anything else. It's just gonna claw our eyes out if we do any more. Just tilt it a little bit and have like it shake and and have like things in front of it, and it'll look like the cat's like doing something. Because they just need cute action cat pose. Because that's all they need. They just need cute cat pose. And they get a lot of cute stuff out of that cat. Like, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's the perfect shot. How many shots did that take? Must have took like 100 shots to get that one take of the cat going, I love you, I'm a cat, I'm gonna lick your nose. It's like, oh, it's so perfect moment. It's a perfect cat moment. It's like, I bet you there was like 20 takes where like the cat's like, get away. I hate it. No. So, but yeah, like, so if anything, let's do the final thoughts because we're going a little long here.
Yeah, why do we get to do this so long?
Because we talk about the philosophy of the movie when we just need to talk.
We should. That's the point.
Anyway, my final thoughts is I liked it. It was a much better comedy than I was expecting.
You see us like Holy Grail good?
No, of course not. I don't know what. So, like Monty Python?
Yeah.
No, that's a different comedy altogether. You can't compare the two. That's like comparing the Daily Show with this. It's like it has nothing to do with each other. That Daily Show's a comedy, right? It has comedy.
Yeah.
It's even on the same network, right? But it's different. You can't compare. Like, Monty Python is totally their own thing. So, going, is it Monty Python? That means nothing, you know?
Maybe we should watch
apples and oranges.
Like, okay, if you use that comparison, maybe we should watch, like, Trainwreck from the Amy Schumer.
Actually, yeah. Like, you wanted to watch that. I don't know why we didn't, because you like Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I do.
So, you've supported her TV show. Like, you watch her TV show a lot. So, I don't know why we didn't go see that, because I remember you saying you wanted to see it.
Because someone is too depressed all the time.
Oh, yeah, just bring that in. Bring that in. No. Throw all my luggage in front of everyone. No, go right ahead. You bastard.
Okay, yeah, I like the film. I wish, like, I have beer or something to make me loosen up.
It's beer? Really? You need that?
I want to be more loose. If I'm not so uptight, maybe I will enjoy this way more.
You can't just let yourself enjoy a movie.
I have stick in my butt.
So you're saying this is a pop movie. You're saying this is like...
I didn't say that.
Because like you have to get, a little loose, huh?
I didn't say that at all. I'm just saying you need to get loose a little bit.
I'm just saying it's like that's an attitude. It's like, I have to come into this movie inebriated.
But it's not. It's not usually people say stoner movie. No, I don't feel that way for this one.
I don't feel that way at all. But when you say loose, I think, so you want.
I'm not.
You want to be effective.
If you want. Okay, that's the thing. Maybe it's not stoner enough. Who should have a lot of drug influence
I'm glad it's not that way.
But maybe we should have like the trip. Like the trip
was funny.
But it's not messed up enough, I guess. You have Keanu Reeves, good, but not messed up enough, I guess. You can have more.
Honestly, if it was longer than it was, I probably would have had issues with it. Because it's like, yeah, it's funny, but it only goes for so long. If you have 2 minutes of that, you're gonna get sick of it. I kind of feel
there's some script change in because there is it's kind of a turning point in a movie that is kind of let's connect. It suddenly enough plot point jump in.
Suddenly we just get into the thick of it really quickly.
So maybe I don't know. Who knows? But this is what I feel, and I'm going to buy the what's that calendar.
Are they actually like making them?
They should. Even in the movie said he's not going to sell it, but why not? I will buy it. It's so cute.
The pictures are pretty cute.
Yeah, I want to get a cat and do that.
They actually put effort into the cat pictures.
Such cute.
It's a very cute movie. If you like cats, if you like cute cats,
and people dying,
then you probably will enjoy this movie. whatever your opinion is of comedy, of movies, like if you just want to have a good time, this is a good time movie.
At least
little bits aside.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you enjoy Key and Peele skits, you will enjoy this movie. It never.
No, it's not boring.
I never felt tired. I was still laughing at the end.
Yeah,
isn't that a good comedy?
Everyone in the theater laughing.
Yeah, and everybody was generally happy about it.
We watched 7 p.m. show.
There just wasn't a lot of people.
Not a lot of people. Just like
for this is a premiere,
quarter,
right?
Yeah, it's a quarter theater full.
Not even. It was like I could count. It was like 8 people.
Nah, more than that.
At the very end, a huge group of people came in, but
still
most of the theater was still empty.
Yeah,
like when you didn't have we didn't have to move at all. No one took the seats beside us.
Okay, we don't sit in the good seats usually.
It was the middle.
Not, but in the side because we like the side. It's easy to
No
move.
one else sat in our row.
No.
So it didn't matter.
A lot of people sit in front of us. I kind of feel kind of weird, but that's
So don't say we're weird when there's other people sitting closer
for
no reason because there's plenty of seats. So yeah, I don't know. I think it got bad buzz, or people think this is.
I don't know. Where did you read? I didn't read any bad
buzz.
The anyway.
Independent movie thing. I forget what it's called, but where you show your avant-garde movie, like your independent movie usually, like
Sundance.
Sundance, that's it. Sundance.
Oh, really?
Yes, they showed it at Sundance, and it got critically panned by the audience. Like they didn't like it. They didn't like it, and I was like, "Whoa, why?"
They have like 5 sticking butts, so what can I say?
I don't know why, but it hurt them enough that they had to they increased the advertising 10 times fold after that.
Wow.
Yeah, because they just were like, oh, look at the cute cat, look at the cute cat. It's all about the cat.
Oh,
look at the cat. Look at the cat. Look at the cat.
I love cats.
And that was all their advertising. It's just they weren't even promoting the movie anymore. They're like, you like cats, right? And they would just take other famous movies and put the cat face on it. And then,
but that's in the movie anyway.
No. I'm talking about like they did Deadpool, and then they would put the Keanu face on Deadpool, and they would call it Cat Pool. And it's just what's the point of that other than you want to garner attention for this movie because something bad happened? Why would you need to do that? Why would you need to take someone else's thunder?
I don't know. Zootopia did that.
No, they didn't.
They did.
With what?
They did the movie poster. They changed to the animal.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. They did.
I never saw that. I saw the pictures of the Keanu thing because people would share them. Mm-hmm. They're like, "Oh, it's funny, there's a cat on it."
So, okay. So we both. I tell you, both I like it too. I just don't think it's great.
My reasoning is more, I guess, technical than overall. But if you're asking, would you spend money on this movie? I would. It's not always the money.
I don't know, money.
There's worse movies.
And you just go in, relax, loosen up. As I said, I'm not encouraging to get influenced. No, but loosen up anyway. Get a lot of popcorn.
Some people can do that naturally.
I guess. A lot of popcorn.
Anyway, we've talked enough.
So let's talk about trailers. Because these kind of weird.
I really don't want to. These trailers are dumb. They had 2 of the trailers were okay, this is based for African American audiences.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna show African American movies.
Yes.
And it's okay, that's fine.
What's it? Original Nation, something or Nation.
Oh yeah. It's based on a movie, isn't it? A really old movie. Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, Birth of a Nation, but I thought it's novel.
It is a novel, but I thought they made a really racist movie about it in the 1930s.
Is that so?
That's That's my very basic film history.
And then another
and then
about Obama.
Obama and Michelle's first date.
And then I just comment, is that too soon?
And yeah, you got a couple laughs from people.
Yeah.
But it's like, why not?
It's not
about like, yeah, they're doing the whole like, oh, Obama's gonna become president. He's gonna be the first black president.
They never mentioned that.
No, but I didn't say they mentioned it. I said they very heavily because he's in like whatever, and he's going, oh, it's not about being off. It's about being on. You know.
Oh, you missed another more black audience focused movie. I think you erased it from your head.
Which was that?
Medea.
It was so fast. The ad was so fast. Like literally, it was like zombies. I'm like, what zombie movies coming out recently? I don't remember hearing about zombie.
Medea
and then suddenly Medea pops up going, I hate zombies. I got a shotgun. Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. And it's just like, and it's getting released in October.
Yeah.
And it's like, why the fuck are we watching it now?
I think probably next year will be like the Easter egg Medea.
No, it'd be Jesus Easter egg or something.
And then it'll be like the Chinese New Year Medea.
No way.
Why not?
No way.
Sky's the limit for Medea. Medea in space.
You know what? Yeah, she does need to tap that Chinese market. So they are the money makers now.
Oh God! What other? Oh, Conjuring 2.
Yeah, the
Conjuring 2. Yeah.
It's the those two like famous people who like would the demons, and they would like, oh, there's a demon in this child. She's
I don't
possessed.
know. I have problem with the trailer. It's not
like
not scaring
like
me.
The Ragdoll, the movie with the doll. That's based on their exploits. The evil doll.
Yeah,
it was like
Annabelle.
Annabelle, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a Raggedy Ann doll, but they turn her into like a Victorian creepy doll.
I don't know, the original Annabelle is way scarier than the movie version.
It's a Raggedy Ann that's decrepit.
That's why I just creepier actually make it less creepy. So, yeah, sorry,
turning it into a Victorian fuck doll is just like, we've seen that.
And Conjuring 2, none of the jump
scare
worked. So
it's British
for me.
So it's extra evil because it's like isn't that where the Exorcist was? Was that Britain?
I don't know. Exorcist. Wait, what?
The Exorcist?
No, that's in Georgetown.
Okay. It seemed like they were making references to the Exorcist.
No, they made me reference for the first Conjuring movie.
Well, like a few scenes, it's like, oh, they're doing you suck dicks in hell. You know, they're doing that stuff. And,
yeah, they did.
And they're doing the crawling up the wall but the new thing is that there's an evil black nun, and she's gonna find you.
Black?
No, not African American. I mean, like she's like completely black.
Oh.
But you know she's a nun because she has the nun thing on and like the upside down cross, and she's like, I'm a nun. Like even I can't get invested into it because it's just like, what? It's just evil nuns now?
I don't know. Trailer is
corrupt
so scary,
nuns.
So it's not working. Sorry.
I mean, they're doing.
No offense.
Well, I don't care if you're offended. I mean, it's a stupid ass
movie. What other trailer other than the only comedy trailer? Only close to what
there was a comedy trailer at the end that was really good, and it was the making fun of Justin Bieber documentary.
Yeah, the Andy Samberg, the Lonely Island movie.
Which is just pure parody gold.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I want to watch that.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it. Now I
really? We watched some news.
I heard about it.
Yeah,
but I didn't know.
He didn't register.
Now I'm like, oh, he's making fun of Justin Bieber for sure. Awesome. Okay, I'm invested.
Yeah.
The only other one was some stupid action movie with Russell Crowe.
Oh no, this has to be actually look fun.
The 70s movie.
Yeah. The Nice Guys. Yeah. They look fun with the Sean Black's as director. I wish Iron Man 3 is that energetic like that movie.
Well,
but I still like Iron Man 3, so minority.
Obviously, it's different, right? It has to be.
And it looks very quirky, so I do look forward to it. So.
Anyway, that's all the trailers.
Mm-hmm.
We talked enough.
Yeah.
Movie, Keanu.
How about the thing even before the trailer?
What?
That's the.
No, I don't want to talk about that shit.
Quantum Break.
I don't want to talk about video games. This isn't about video games.
Hunter.
No, I don't want to talk about Hunter. That's TV. I don't want to talk about TV.
Yeah, and what's the other one?
It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Why are you elongating an already long video? It's probably like 2 hours. I bet you it's 2 hours.
It's not.
Anyway, Keanu, it's good. I like it. He likes it. If you want to go see it, go ahead. If you don't, whatever. That's not our jobs. That was their jobs. So, but we're telling you, pretty good film.
It's okay.
Take it or leave it.